Hi, I'm Corey for Hiking51. My hiking partner today is my wife Debbie, our official photographer of the family. She's decided to drop her paint kit at the car today and go hiking with me. So we're having a great day out here at Lowery Provincial Park. Today it was about 31 degrees in the city of Calgary when we left, and very smoky from the wildfires pushing into us from, actually I guess all sides, from BC, some in Saskatchewan, some in the States. So we've been seeing this smoke now for a good 3 weeks, and this heat wave's been hitting with us for about a month, just unprecedented in the city of Calgary. But we decided to hit a trail that we knew had a bunch of shade, maybe drop a few degrees, and enjoy a day out in the wild. GoPro. Go. Well, the trail's in pretty good condition. There's a lot of roots sticking up, so careful you don't trip. But after a month of pretty much no precipitation, it's still damp in some places on the trail. Definitely not wet. No need for gaiters or anything, but it's still damp, showing you how well the forest can actually trap this water. It's nice and cool in here. Well, nice and cool is a nice way of saying it. We're probably sitting at 27 degrees in here with the shade of the trees. And unfortunately, we're not getting much breeze down in here, so it's a little stifling. But it's all great. It's a beautiful day out, and we're enjoying our hike so far. Well, we're starting our climb to the lookout, so the trail's starting to get a little bit of elevation gain to it. There's some steeper spots through here, but it's typically fairly easy. So I may have mentioned that the climb was fairly easy. Might have been too forgiving with that comment. It is a little steep, as you can probably hear by panting, but it's well worth it at the end. There's a beautiful lookout. You'll see it soon. well, we made it to the top. We got to hike along for a little ways along a nice little barbed wire fence. And lookout's just ahead, so nice easy piece of trail after the climb. Again, not too difficult, not too easy. Well, looks like my memory may have been a little off. We weren't quite at the viewpoint like I thought we were. A little bit more climbing, but this is actually easy. It's just continuous light grade. However, sure has dried out and got hot up here. Very, very dry. It's kind of like hiking around the Kamloops area where it's very, very dry. I don't know what else to say. All right. What's your favorite smell in the world? Mine is hot pine needles in the forest. And I tell you, through here at this moment, there's a lot of it. It's like a paradise. Hot, dry paradise, but with amazing smells. If that's your sort of thing, you gotta come up here and give this a try. And we're coming up to the viewpoint. Hold on a sec. Well, as you can see, we made it to the viewpoint. So there's two amazing viewpoints from here. One heads west towards BC, maybe a little south here. The smoke has rolled in over the hills, and as you can see, possibly the hills all have amazing color to them with the different gradients of smoke on them. It's a beautiful sight. To the northeast side, we have an opening as well. We can often see the city of Calgary through this nice opening, but with the smoke here today, there's no chance of any view. Debbie's hiding behind the tree. Huh? It got pretty thick in here. Kind of overgrown a bit. Very nice. We are finding a lot of fireweed along the trail. And raspberries. Look at those. Haven't seen any wild roses, even though this is the wild rose loop. But we'll keep an eye out for them. Well, we're down from the viewpoint. There's some nice easy trail to hike. It's a little bit on the rolling hillside, but we've lost a lot of the tree roots, and it's just a nice dry easy trail. So as I said, today we're hiking at Lowery Provincial Park. This is just a quick show of the map. So there's quite a few different trails to go on out here. It's a nice little park. To get here, you come out Plumbers Road, up to the park here. Today we went down through Crocus Loop, along Wild Rose West, up through the Lookout, and then we're going up Old Mill West, taking a right and going up to Old Mill North, and then coming back on Chickadee and coming back for the day. So if you're looking to recreate this hike, that's where we are, that's where we went. You can see all the fabulous views we've seen. Well, we're on the Old Mills West trail part now. Still a great piece of trail. A little more overgrown than the one we were on just now at Pine Hill, but it's still being very nice. No wet spots yet, and the bugs aren't too bad. On Pine Hill there, we found a lot of butterflies. It was amazing the numbers that were there. So if you like butterflies, it's a great place to check out. We did make sure we put on bug spray before we headed out today, as we've noticed mosquitoes, gnats, such like, been bothersome for us on this trail before, especially if you continue along the trail at Pine Hill. Further up in the corner, there's definitely some wet, marshy spots, or has been the last few times we've been there. And the bugs seem to love it, so if you're going to continue on that way, make sure you've got some good bug spray on. Well, that was an amazing treat. 3 grouse, 1 boy, 2 girls. We watched them for 10 to 15 minutes, just following them along the trail. They weren't too worried about us. Probably the closest I've ever been to a grouse without eating it, but that's a long time ago. And our official photographer here behind me even wore out her battery while taking pictures, so we might have a few to share. Well, we're on the Old Mill North section of the trail now. Path is degraded a little bit, but one of the good things is more raspberries. Huge piles of them. August 1st, 2021. Great day for wild raspberries. Mmm. Well, we're still on the trail, still eating raspberries. Just wanted to mention, berries, bears, all go well together. When we're out hiking, we always carry bear spray and have bear bells. You can probably hear mine during the videos. But if you're coming out in the woods, make sure you're prepared. We carry first aid kits, extra water, extra clothes, of course, bear spray. So if you are coming out, like I say, be prepared to enjoy your time, but be prepared in case you don't. Anyways, more raspberries to find. Catch you later. Hey Deb, we're getting back to our roots. Well, we're finishing the Chickadee loop or trail. Just wanted to mention the paths in here are really nice. Sometimes it's grass, sometimes it's nice trail, but it's always well marked out. So there's no chance of getting lost in here. It's a very direct, signs at every intersection to help you turn the way you need to go. So it's a great hike for a family. Strollers, no. There's too many routes in here for a stroller to get through. But definitely, you know, 5, 6, 7-year-olds can do this hike without an issue. You know, maybe start small, but there's longer loops for those that want it. Well, that's it. We made it around the loop. Just a short trek up to the car, and we're all done. This little piece is actually fairly nice. So even if you want to just check it out, it's worth just going to the parking lot, walking down this short piece. As you can see behind me, we've got a little bit of a bridge / boardwalk area. It's all really nicely done trail with fresh wood chips and such like. So this is a really nice little piece of the trail. Well, that's it for our hike at Lowery Provincial Park. Hope you enjoyed it. For Hiking 51, I'm Corey, and we'll see you on the trail.